This is Bjorn Thorsen, an ex-Icelandic bodybuilding champion. And this right here is Katrin Jonsdottir, and she is an ex-professional female bodybuilding champion. These two got married and had 3 children, John, Ragnar and Arnie. But with the parents' hectic workout routines, it meant the kids had a lot of spare time on their hands. And they spent majority of that time playing football, and in fact they got so good at it. Despite the few years age gap between the brothers, it did not stop them all from being in the under-18s international Icelandic squad. Now, it may come to a surprise to you that although these 3 brothers show incredible potential, they are still playing low league football. And that's really for one reason. They've been scouted many times from big teams, but their refusal to split means that it's made it difficult. Perhaps the club has only wanted one of the brothers and has refused outright unless his other brothers go. And that's really where the problem's been. There's not been anyone that's come in for all 3. Now that changes today. Hello FIFA fans, how's it going? I almost made the mistake there of just talking, but I checked to see if the microphone was working. And now it is. Right, so you should know what the score is. Let's have a little bit of an explanation to how we've ended up where we are. These 3 brothers from Iceland. Well, we sent out Simon on the sly. I didn't let you guys know. Basically, we sent out Simon. Basically, we sent out Simon, didn't we? At the end of the last season. It was like right at the end, and usually we send Simon out like sometime in the middle, but what I thought we'd do is we'd send him out, and we kept him out there, and he knew about these guys in Iceland already, and he had a good old, he watched over them to make sure that if we're going to invest the money in them, that they are all going to be good enough, and I'm happy to say they are. So we're gonna go and sign them in a minute, and we'll have a check them all out, and of course it links in nicely with us. Where the ambition has now come from with the World Cup Academy story. Now, of course, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We still have to wait till 2022. So we've got a while. We've still got, and we got this season, the entire of next season, and then the end of next season is the 2022 World Cup. So we know that we want to do pretty decent in that. And the best way to do that, we've already said we're going to be Iceland. We've already got Gudmundsson. So if we sign these 3, that means we're going to have 4 Icelandic players, which is the top limit. And then what we're going to do is, because we've, of course, sent out a scout, haven't we? We've sent out a scout, and that scout has gone to Iceland. Now, we want to get as many good players as we can, but they're not for us. They're for the Icelandic squad. So it's just have a bigger pool. So what we're going to do is we're going to sign them all, and then we're going to release them all, just so they're in the game. And so, of course, then happy days when it does come to 2022, we've got a better pool to have a look at. Who we want to use, because of course we can't use any real players. That's the whole point of this series, and that will be the same with the World Cup. So some good news on that just before I do go on and we sign them. It's so convenient, guys, but who would have thought, right? Iceland actually came to me for the job, so we're going to accept this job offer. So, but the great thing about this job offer, right, we've just accepted that and Iceland are happy, but what you didn't actually see is the background talks that we actually had. And the background talks we had is we've just become the Iceland manager. However, at the moment there's an interim manager, so we're not going to have any games this season. You'll see, we could progress, but there's going to be no international games. We get to pick the squad, but we won't actually have any of the games. It's been handed over to an interim manager, and that was part of the contract that we signed to say that we only take on the actual games ourselves, and we take over as manager role at the beginning of next season. So this season we're not going to have any international games, although we know it's like a pre-contract, but we have a say in the squad as well, just so we can make sure that the right players are being played, or at least available to be played. So that's kind of different, you know. So happy days to that. So we can see, of course, we can see everything here. We can see the team that currently is there, but then of course we can adjust it. But it's not us calling the shots at the moment. So guys, Yeah, just to explain the wife beater again, as always, it's freaking boiling, like sweating your tits off hot in England. And I was a little bit worried at some point. I was like, if it stays this hot, like, I'm not going to be able to do the stream for very long. I will die. So we're going to play it by ear, but it is silly hot over here. And of course, like I said before, we don't have aircon, so it's yeah, it's gonna be difficult. Right, let's just crack straight on. Let's go and see these lads then. We've had the background story. We know exactly who these boys are, and we can see here we got Ragnar. Ragnar's the oldest. He can play right back, he can play left back, centre back, and right mid. So an incredibly diverse lad. He has an overall of 77, which is pretty sweet. And we can see all his stats here, which is actually a surprise to me. Why we can see them all? Have I selected the wrong thing? No. Initiatives, I haven't said the wrong thing. Oh, we can just see them. Happy days. So, we can see the exact stats he's got there. He's 5'11", right back. He's got high attacking, high defensive work rate, which is great. He's a right-footed player. Ignore that left-footed because, of course, we know that's a bug, which is good. He's got a couple of traits. He's got 4-star skill moves, which is happy days. Pretty pacey, not bad physical stats. He's a good all-rounder. Like, ball control 80, not too bad. Dribbling 81. But as a right back, there's a lot of room to develop. He's got early crosser, which will help us out. Why is my microphone keep popping? Stop it. Right, hopefully it will pack that in. So he's got early crosser, he's got second win, and he's got driven pass, which is pretty ideal. And then we're going to one that kind of, I think, John Bjornsson, he looks pretty sick, to be fair. He's 6'1". He is a left-footed player. He's got only 3-star skill moves. He's got 4-star weak foot. He's got high attacking, low defensive. Having a look at his stats, his attributes, he's pretty handy. 88, 86 sprint speed, good agility. He's got 80 strength, which is good. Nice composure, good attack position. Ball control and dribbling is not bad for a striker. Finishing 79. That's what we got, an out-and-out striker in this man, John Bjornsson. Not bad at heading as well, but look at that shot power, 89 shot power. He uses Thor's hammer behind his boot when he shoots. It's phenomenal. He has flair, he backs into players, and he has stutter penalty, which I don't actually know how to use stutter penalty. Maybe someone can shed Jon Snow. It's John Bjornsson. And just in case you guys are wondering, like Bjornsson, of course his father's name was Bjorn Thorson, and how it works in Iceland, if you don't know, it's not like the traditional Westerners where, of course, you have your name, so it could be like Oscar White, and then your son's going to be Barry White. They use their first name, and it literally just means son of. So it's Bjorn's son, and of course, you get it. So yeah, looking forward to using John, and then we got Arnie, who's the youngest out of the 3 brothers. Arnie Bjornsson, and he's a CDM, a centre mid and a centre attacking midfielder. He's got a great weak foot. He is a left-footed player again. 4-star skill moves, which is decent. He's got a high defensive and medium attacking work rate. Very well-rounded in terms of his physical attributes, and he stands at 6'2", which is pretty ideal. But look at that, a lot of green there. Good ball control, good dribbling, 84. He's got a great free kick accuracy at 81. Not bad at heading, long and short pass, and he is going to be an absolute playmaker. But look at those defensive abilities as well. He's got a good standing and good sliding tackle, good curve. Where he's really let down, which you can't really see, but it's his finishing. It's got 45 finishing. So this guy he's not going to be getting goals, but he's there to link the play up. And look at these for some traits. He's got long passer, swerve pass, flare passes. He's a team player, and he takes finesse free kicks. So he's got 81 free kick accuracy. That would be quite good to see. So, yeah, so we've got the 3 Bjornsson brothers that I am very much looking forward to. We had the Torres brothers in the last series, and I didn't think we could top that. But I'm excited about using these absolute Vikings. They look legendary. Like in their hair, they've all got long hair. They look full on like Icelandic men. So yeah, we're gonna sign them right now. We're not going to mess about here. We're going to get them on board. And as I understand it, as the story goes, they've already agreed that they will sign. We just need to go through, the particulars. I always try and get away with as little as possible here. We just go prospect. I always try going cheeky, and then they let me know what they actually want. Okay, so an opponent player, that's fine. We can always change this later on. We'll go for 5 years. They'll probably say no. 3 years, yeah. We'll just accept that. Again, we can change. We can sit down and have a proper talk. We'll disregard the release clause for the time being. He wants that salary. We're happy with that. We don't really tend to buy players too much, so we know we can afford that. So that's the first brother down. Now let's have a look at John Boy. I will do the hellos in a second, guys. Squad role he wants important again. It doesn't matter too much, this. They ain't going anywhere. We'll go for 4 years. They should accept that. Yep. No release clause yet. We don't want a release clause. 32 grand seems pretty reasonable. He can have the bonuses that he wants. And then the final one. Arnie Bjornsson. Here we go. Come on, Arnie. Again, they all want the same role. They are like... They're not twin... They're not... Sorry, twins. They wouldn't be twins anyway. They're not triplets, but... They definitely want similar things. No release clause. Oh, we need to guess the salary. Okay, we're going with 25. And then they'll probably tell me they want something different. Oh, no. I think that's a fair offer. Sweet. So as simple as that, guys. If you want to sign players, just get the pre-agreement and then they will come. So right, in terms of the player numbers, now I will just jump very quickly to the Dice of Destiny screen just so we can have a look at the new player kit numbers, because the kit numbers are here. Oh, I forgot about this. I moved the dice cam. The dice cam's up there. I completely forgot to have a play around with this actually before the stream, so you have to excuse me 1 second while I just amend a few things. Whoop. There we go. I'm happy with that. Right, sweet. So let's just move the camera a little bit as well. Oh god, don't want that. Alright, there we go. Yeah, we can see. Cool. So then the new kit numbers, there have been some kit number changes. That's of course because we got rid of players, and the players that we have got rid of, we've replaced their numbers. But also some guys are out on loan, and because it's a new season and because we can do this every year, they don't need to be bound to the number. I can just do this each season, for example. So there's a few numbers in there that are different. Aurora now is lower, so's is Samuel lower? I think he might be lower. Perhaps not. Of course, Danny now slots in there. Ash is 5th. He replaces the old. I think it was Dimov that was 5th. So yeah, just a mix around. But we can see the new guys there. We got Ragnar, who's 34. We got Bjornsson. We got Arnie, who's 33, and then we got John, that's 32. So I just make those changes. So Arnie was, where are you? Arnie is 33. 33. I'm just changing this in game now, guys, just very quickly before I change it back for you guys to see. John Boy is 32. Sweet. And then finally, Ragnar is 33. Ragnar Bjornsson. Come on, Ragnar. Where are you, bro? Use this time just to have a little look at the lads. You can take this time to have a look at the players and the new player numbers. So 34. Sweet. Right. Okay, I can take that off that screen now. We'll get back onto the main. Cool. So yeah, I've just applied those numbers, so now we can see for Dice of Destiny at the end of the stream. Everything is good. Oh, damn it. Now everything is good. Cool. 32, 33. I'm very much looking forward to using these guys. I like John's boots. I think he's got pretty sick boots. So yeah, that's that done. We just signed 3 new players. Right, what else is there to talk about? There's quite a few things to talk about. I think what we do now, though, is I'm just going to say hello to a few people, because this is part of the fun as well. Chris, how's it going, buddy? We got Milo Bullock. How are you? Chris Natania, how are you? Kellen Minch, Tippy, Lucas Loudon, Freezer Deezer, George Youngday. Good to see you as always, mate. Ricky Demeza. Hey, Vincent Remy. Brad Pendleton, how are you, bro? Russian, Polish dude. I think Russian, Polish. Double A, how are you, mate? CRX, Iditao. As always, epic fail on my part. Mr. Genoa. Ricky, I've always said hello to Ricky. Cameron Graves, how are you? Brian Rodriguez. LVM, hello. Ezekiel Forco. I'm going down a lot quicker now. The Dabber, how's it going? The Joker. Wool, how are you, Wolf? Case. The Corkila. You're Polish. Actually, I think it was someone else. Was it? No. No, it's the other guy. Russian. Translated nickname in Russian Soul. There we go. That dude. Russian Soul. Russian Soul. You're Russian. Obviously. Dutch bloke here. How are you? Dutch bloke. Victor Larson. How are you, mate? NYB2725. Loving the name as always. And Jamie Steele. Cool, cool. West Ham fan there. It's alright, mate. I won't hold that against you. Right. What else have I been busy doing? Nerd is always busy. Busy, busy, busy. Right, I've gone through a load of formations. Now, basically, after I watched the new... I looked and I had a look at all the new things coming to FIFA 19, and they talk about this new tactics screen, which is identical to what it is now. It's just visually different. I don't know if anyone else thinks that, but I've been using the tactics system for a long time, such as this and the in-game one, and in my eyes, I'm like, all I think they're showing is now they're showing a little visual of what this actually means. But I might be wrong, but we'll see. We'll see. But anyway, yeah, I looked at that, and then it got me thinking about formations and what formations we're going to use for this season. And we've got some nice ones here. So let me just explain. We've got the 4-3-3 attack, which is our go-to formation. Now we have Daly Jr. So that's our default. The Wonder is default. So if in doubt, 4-3-3 it out. Then we got the 3-1-4-2 attack. Now I've called it 3-1-4-2 attack. This basically means if we're up against a team that we should be freaking demolishing, we're going to just go out on a 3-1-4-2. We're not going to hold back. We're going to dominate the midfield areas. We're going to dominate the outside, and the two front men, which could well be Goodmanson, for example, and the new guy Bjornsson. One of the new guys, Bjornsson. It's John and Goodmanson could end up linking up very well, the two Icelandic guys, and just it's a goal frenzy. That's what we'd hope there. Then what we have is we have the 4-1-1 solid. Now the 4-1-1 solid is basically, it's a rotation team, so this is going to be the team we use for the Carabao Cup and things like that, where we want to get the weaker players involved, but we don't want to be vulnerable. We want to make sure we give them the best chance. So the 4-4-1-1 solid, we cover the pitch well. I'm not going to go through all the tactics and stuff because we'll be here all day, but yeah, I've done all the tactics. They're all different for all of these, and this is basically just giving us, hopefully it's a little bit more forgiving if we do lose the ball. It will make it a little bit more difficult going forward, a lot more build-up play, but it's happy days. Then we have what I call the big boys formation. Now this big boys formation is if we were against someone such as Penalty Morata. Let's not talk about the Chelsea game yesterday, guys. Let's just forget it, right? Actually, let's not. Hudson Odoi, freaking amazing. Anyway, yeah, the 5-4-1 counter is if we're up against the big boys. If we're against Chelsea, for example, Man United, Man City, Barcelona, Real Madrid, based on the team quality that we have now, we want to make sure that we don't get spanked. And the reason I say that is because I've changed the sliders. Trust me, guys, there's going to be some freaking hard games. I was playing around earlier with the international games just as a dummy. Wow, they are absolutely nails. So we need to have a bit of backup. We need to be able to defend properly because there's going to be some Barcelona-esque kind of football style play. Like, it's going to happen. It's going to happen for sure. So yeah, they're the formations we're going with for this season. Of course, we can mix it up, but I think that's, there's a nice variety. That should cover a lot of people that would say, oh, I don't like that formation. Well, there's 4 to choose from there. They're different. So hopefully you're happy. Is there anything else to talk about? No, I don't think so. I don't believe there is. So let's just crack on. Let's crack on and see what we're going to do in this stream. Now, we're going to play a couple of games. I'm just worried that if we start simming, we're going to end up getting thrashed in the sims. So we're only going to sim the home games. So, apart from Hull. I really don't want to play Hull. Okay. Please say that's it. Oh, Crystal Palace is going to be tough. Why does my microphone keep popping? Sometimes it does this. 1 second, guys. Right, maybe that's fixed it. Sometimes it just gets a little bit strange and like connection just cuts out. So the song name, I have to get. I've got it. I literally had a look at it before I started, but I've already forgotten it. I'll have a look before I leave. So yeah, I'll tell you what, we're gonna sim it by ear. Let's just sim it by ear, because if we start getting thrashed, we're gonna be like, we can't do that. But it'd be good to play Southampton, I think, in the Carabao Cup with our second team. See how they're getting on. So this team, we're gonna play a strong team. So I guess we're gonna go for, should we be naughty? We want to go for the highest rated players as well, technically. And now we've got the new guys as well. I didn't have these new guys in the system. So this is going to make things interesting. Very interesting indeed, because they got high ratings. They're all 79 so's. Kano, wow. So straight away, pushing people to the bench. I like the Laudrup. I think Laudrup's doing well. Wellington, though, he's someone that it's going to take a lot of time for him to get good. Same with Drakovic. When I was going through his stats, he just doesn't look very convincing. We need to loan Nagy out. There's just players that I mean, we'll see. Of course, we can just play it by ear and see how they get on game by game. I think I'm happy with that. There's nobody else that we probably would have on the bench based on the stamina. Situ. Cool. Right. Let's win this sim. Against Hull, please. EFL Championship. Let's do okay here. Right, Ash picks up a yellow card in the first minute. Wow. Oh, freaking Dicko. Dicko always scores against us. The last series, he nailed us. For God's sake, Dicko. Oh. No. Naughty, naughty, naughty. This isn't right. This isn't right. Right. We don't even get on the score sheet. Dicko dicks us over. He did it last season. Clark. Why are you moaning about Clark, mate? Right. That's not the start we would have wanted. And that was a strong old team as well. Right. Let's mix this round. We should be beating Nottingham Forest. Surely. Right, Dady's tired. We'll go Bjornsson. Those two up there. Diaz. He's playing out of position. That's gonna hold it against me. No, we're trying with Dimov there. Oh, this is so annoying. I'm just worried we're just gonna keep losing every time we sim. Right. We'll bring on Danny, and we'll play him. We need to build him up for midfield, so we're playing there. Rightio. Yeah, away sims are broken. I know. The thing is, if we want to get through all 10 seasons, we can't do it any other way. So we're just gonna have to make sure we get all the points we can in the home ones. Oh, for God's sake! You got to be kidding me! We're at home when we're 1-0 down. Oh, come on, guys. We need to do better than this. We should be doing better than this. Come on, come on. Jesus is injured. Sakara, thank you. Can we get another one? No. Oh, my days. Please don't be too injured. Jesus, this is not what we need now. Jesus is injured. 5 days. That's okay. Right, we salvaged a point. We're freaking down in 14th. Crystal Palace is a tough game. Right, we're going to play this Crystal Palace game. Right, international squad submission coming up. Oh, this is so annoying. Are we against Southampton at home? Do we risk... That's only the Carabao Cup. I tell you what, we're going to risk sim in that. We need to get on the score sheet, don't we? So we're gonna sim the Southampton game because it's so early on. Who do we play here? We don't go for solid. We're gonna go for that next time. Gimminson, Bjornsson. We'll go for the 4-3-3. We'll bring on Prince can play left wing, which is good. Okay, Aurora, Dady. Yep, happy with that. Maybe a little bit of pace. So we'll bring on Weber. He didn't have the best start to his game, did he? Audrey's a little bit tired, so I think we'll bring on Wellington. I mean, Drakovic is just finishing so bad. Drakovic is finishing, which isn't ideal. He's slightly, Bjornson's slightly, Jono is slightly tired. Yeah, what is his finishing? His finishing, I know it's ain't good. It's 69. I mean, I guess it could be worse. Okay, we've got Sami who can play as a centre attacking midfielder. Weber, we'll take Kano off and we're going to put on Drakovic. Just so we got cover. Right, so we're going to play this game. I mean, technically I should be playing Gudmundsson quite a lot because I need to think about both teams. Right, please let's get off to a win here. Yeah, this is a strong team. So we've drawn one and we've lost one. It's early doors though. Ooh. Let's do this. Hey, Charlie Masonda. Right, let's lose the face. Let's wish us luck. We're going to need it. These sliders are going to get to us, I'm sure. Right, we just need to be patient. Here's Arnie. Yeah, it says it's got their first name in their kit, in their names. Otherwise, it would be incredibly difficult to differentiate. This is hard. Ooh. Go on then. Oh, you should have got in there, buddy. Keep chasing. Well in Sakara. Bizarre, as strong as you like. Somebody show there. He's offside, isn't he? No. Oh, what a tackle. Right, let's swing this one in. Go on then. On your left. He's not very good. Oh, that was better than I expected. Yeah, it is a shame that Masonda hasn't really... I mean, when you look at Hudson-Odoi and think about how well he's doing, it is disappointing, really, because I think... I don't know if Masonda is actually going to be as good as we think. Or because I seen him... He played in the first game, and he unfortunately wasn't as good as I thought he should be. I mean, he's been out on loan a couple of times. He just... Yeah, it is kind of worrying, to be honest, seeing him like that. He wasn't making any kind of, you know, like Hudson was doing. Like he's running at the defenders. Charlie has that ability, but he chooses not to, and that it frustrates me when players are a little bit timid, because you've got so much to prove. Like you might as well just go out there and just give it your all. Don't play with, you know what I mean? Don't. Although the manager might say, look, just go out there and play it safe. You got to, at the same time, you got to think about your own career and just be like, screw it. I'm going to be ambitious. Right, come on, let's get something here. Prince. Oh, it took a deflection. God, talk about a cruel deflection. Ran right at him. It's poor. Here is Masonda. Oh, not the best. We're really struggling here for numbers behind the ball. Oh, Costa. Well and Ash. Good run. Oh, Dady Tia. Oh, crikey, he's got the run on him. Who was that? It wasn't Loftus Cheek, was it? They're getting the run on us every single time they win the ball. They look so threatening. That is Loftus Cheek, isn't it? Wearing number 10. From Crystal Palace. Aurora's in a lot of space. Oh, so bad, that drag back. 20 more subs for 13k. Happy days. I had an ambition, to be honest, to get to 15 before FIFA 19, but I don't know anymore. I think it's slowed right up. We'll have to wait for FIFA 19 when I start releasing more tutorial videos, I think. I think the good thing with like the Chelsea players, sorry to keep going about Chelsea, but obviously in my team, and I do follow them quite closely. Is yeah, there's so many youngsters that have got so much potential. It's just the worrying thing is, will they show that potential at Chelsea? I don't know. I don't know whether or not we give enough players the opportunity. I know it is difficult when you've got players like maybe like Eden Hazard. That's what I feel sorry for Adoy, because how the hell did Saka manage to get the better of him? Yeah, just because with Hazard there and like the likes of Willian, it's going to be easy to pick the top performers. Just dragging that shot. I'm really worried that we're just going to end up drawing here. These sliders are so difficult. Go on. Yes! Two brothers linking up there nicely. Such a cheeky goal. But I was just so worried because I don't know, just the positioning of the goalkeeper and the player. I thought there was a massively high chance that we could end up just being disappointed and missing. And no, I didn't want that. I didn't want us to miss. So, beautiful ball there. He started up. And then Dady, look at that. Lovely done. Dady into Tia Dady. Second goal in the EFL Championships. This is more like it. At least let's not, obviously still a long way to go, but picking up the 3 points will go down quite nicely. Go on in. Oh, and it's Sakara. Come on, Prince. Oh. Get your head on that, lad. I think Arsenal, to be fair, looked pretty good yesterday. We did well the first half. The second half, I thought they did really well, Arsenal. Oh, come on, Aurora. Right, he's right-footed. No, oh, my days! What was that, Aurora? What on earth was that? He did absolutely shanked it. Yeah, I completely agree with you, Mr. Gunnar. I am really worried, especially after Lofty missed that penalty. I know you can't like determine something like that. I just really am worried that he's not going to get the opportunity because I'll be completely honest though, with Loftus-Cheek, I still don't think, I don't know what position he plays best at because he's so powerful. Like, but he's not amazing defensively. He's really good on the ball, but I don't know, is he a right mid? Is he, I mean, if he could finish, I would say definitely like a striker. He's built for like a striker role. Come on, Prince. Oh, that was poor. Keep the press on. Both of you. One of you. Oh, playing their way out of trouble here. Okay, half time. At least we made it to half time. I think we're alright for the main. We won't make any subs just for now, but we keep an eye on the stamina situ. I'm so glad. Oh, that ref! How is that not a foul? He took him out from behind. Absolutely ludicrous. Some of these tackles on these games, literally, they drive me mad because it seems like the other team can do whatever they want. They constantly do that shoulder barge where they just literally, it's not a strength foul, they barge the player off the ball and it's never given. The second you get close to their players, it seems the complete opposite. You can look at them funny and the ref's like, oh yeah, especially in that 80th minute, man. What a stunning ball that is. Dady, oh my days. That is pure perfection. That ball from Aurora was absolutely stunning. An amazing touch by Dady, and Dady doing what he does best. What a finish. Bottom corner. That was amazing. Look at that. Oh, such a nicely weighted ball. Goalkeeper, not a chance. Right, now we've got a little bit of a cushion. Daly. Don't let him get in behind. Let's just hold Benteke off. He's not the paciest. Well in. Ref, that's holding. That's fucking holding. Man, I get so frustrated. When crap like that, you can just hold him, pulls it back, wins the ball, and the game never ever gives it. It's like a one rule for one, isn't it? And then another rule for the others. I get it, like, obviously we play with the sliders, and I'm happy with that, but it shouldn't affect, like, the referee's decisions. Or, like, penalise us, making, yeah. Oh, if in doubt, foot out. Well in. Alright, we're going to have to play a lot smarter here. Look how quick. Oh. What is that? What is that? How can you take that kind of touch there? You've done it on purpose. I know it, game. You're trying to make us muck up so they can literally pounce on us. I can smell it in the air. Nothing on. He's going to rush from behind. Yeah, let's just play around with it. Nice. Ah, oh, that was poor. Unlucky, Aurora. Well in, Aurora. Tia Dady Jr. Right, if we try and do any kind of proper trick there, it's gonna... Oh, well in. I keep forgetting. Oh, that's our ball. Yes. Swing this in. Right, let's make a couple of subs. I think Dady Jr. is getting a little bit sleepy. We'll bring on Samuel. He can play there, of course. Up front, we're gonna give Goodmanson. We'll get him on. We'll leave it there for now. Everyone else seems to be all right, but great game. The two Dady brothers. I think they did well. One getting the assist, the other getting a goal. Actually, both getting a goal. One in Samuel. Oh, oh, go on then. Oh, Goodmanson. First touch of the game. I think Samuel kind of probably could have taken the shot. Oh no! You could see that run a mile away. He's gonna cross it. Oh, damn it! We get absolutely penalised there. Right, we don't need to see the replay of that because it was just you could see it an absolute mile away what was happening. Right, we need to go counter attack. Oh, come on. That's not a hard pass. Well in. What in what world is that ever a foul? You couldn't win that ball more cleanly. One in Diaz. They're like brick walls. Oh, no. No. I've got a bad feeling. Look how easy it is for them. It's like we haven't even got any players on the freaking pitch. Right, well in Aurora, well played. Oh, nobody there. Good. He's taking it on his left. Go on then, Prince! Oh! One of the smallest men on the pitch just gets inside of the defender. That was a fantastic move. You would not expect it from someone of just 5'7". Oh man. Boom. Oh, come on, let's keep the pressure on. Go on, Goodmanson. That's a foul. I mean, tell me if you disagree, but he hasn't played the ball. He's just barged into the player to stop him from going through. Like, it's so cheeky, the crap they get away with. Oh, for God's sakes, I'm just going to unfriend people because every time I do this freaking stream, Every time that pops up like 6-7 times. I tried to look if I could disable it, but apparently you can't. Boom. So yeah, no one bother adding me as a friend. Come on, Goodmanson. Oh, that was so poor, mate. What a ball. Oh, he's just offside. Just offside. Right, can we make the last substitution? Ooh. Let's make the last sub now. I think we give Weber a little bit of a run out. Go on. Let's drop. No. Right, quick football here. Here we go. Oh, he's on. Is he on? Oh, man. Okay, let's get back. Defend, guys. Defend. Well in, Ragnar. Oh, man. Oh. Were you saying it? He still rages when we win. I played this game for so long now that I know, even with the slider adjustments, I know when there's just cheekiness happening, and I'm just like, I could sense goals like that happening. There's still a chance they're not done. This is what worries me the most. I know this game. Look at him. What can we do? Oh, my days. So fortunate that they blew the whistle. That was going to end in a goal, I'm sure of it. Right. We get through by the skin of our teeth there. But it's better. I mean, 3-2. I've added more unnecessary stress by adjusting the sliders as majorly as I have, because it just means that every team is going to be, it's going to be hard. Daly Jr. gets man of the match with a 9.4. His brother getting a 9.2. That's because they both got goals, and oh no, just one of them got the assist. Aurora got the other assist, and Bjornsson got an assist as well. Prince got a goal. Overall, good game. And for everyone, it was always going to be difficult. I'm just happy we won it, to be honest. Right, I am so hot. I don't think it's helping that I'm so hot as well. You know, like when I feel like so uncomfortable in this study, man. So we're going to risk this. We're going to give this a massive risk now. We're at home. We're going to use our third team. Sorry, not our third team, our second team with these guys. The rotation. Let's see if they can do anything for us. Can they pull out the bag? Come on. Dimmel gets a yellow card. We don't want that, buddy. Come on, can we sneak a late goal? Come on. Maybe someone like Samuel. Okay, we got 2 yellows. We're really struggling to score goals at the moment. And that's us out of the Carabao Cup. Okay, I mean, out of all the competitions, that's not one. I mean, we got a busy schedule coming up anyway. So many games in the Championship. A lot of games. So, if we're going to not be in... I mean, the Carabao Cup is perhaps something we can... What's Prince going on about? It's just... It baffles me how EA do this. He's literally... We're just into the season. It happens every start of the season. How many games, guys, are we into the season? Let's have a little refresher. Okay, so we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're six games in. And he's already saying he's not playing enough. And let's see how many times he's played. This is what will be cracking. I'm sure he's played loads. Where are you, Princey boy? Right. Let's see how many times he's played. So he's played 3 times. I mean, you can't play every game, mate. They're too close together. You'll be absolutely knackered. Look, he's no way. Ah, man. Okay, we're sat in 9th, so we played. Okay, we can set. So I'm not gonna have a look at this yet, guys. We can do that in another stream. Another stream that will be longer as well, where I'm not so hot and just struggling with a mask. Okay, so it's coming up to close. We've got the scouts coming back. We'll get the scouts back, and then because I'm interested in that playmaker. So they're coming back on the 6th. So we've only got a couple more days left of that. So for now, home. We need to just keep playing strong teams because there's no such thing as like a bye. Oh, it's gonna be tough, isn't it? Right, Mill. I mean, we should be beating Millwall, shouldn't we? We should be beating Millwall here. Should we do it? Let's just. We want full out attack here. Okay, Prince Jesus is back fit. I'm just having a look for anyone else who's got decent ratings because EA love the ratings, don't they? Bjornsson, maybe he can sit in for Sakara. Probably a good idea just to get Dady on the bench as well. Don't need a right mid. We'll get Sakara on the bench actually, opposed to Andre. Okay. It's a risk. It's a big risk, this, but can we do it? Come on. Yeah, we give players other positions. We train them in different positions. Okay, let's do this. To be fair, like, honestly, it's like 30 degrees in the room. It's so hot because it's like a small room as well. And it's just so hot, man. It is so hot. And then because I got my computer, I got the lights, I've got the mask and everything. It is like, you know what it's like when you're like really hot and you're just like, it's like beating down on me. It's brutal. Right, okay, we got Januzaj. That's it, right. Okay, we take a 1-0 win. We take that. I'm happy with a win. It boosts us up. That's sweet. Right, so we're 10 points. That's fine. We can take that. We can live with that. Right, we don't want to. We always skip this because we don't want to loan anyone else out. We've loaned everyone out that we need to. It was just Nagy, but Nagy, we won't be able to loan him until next season because, like I said, with the code in the game, I'm sure you guys have experienced it as well. Sometimes you just can't get rid of a player. You need to wait for the season reload. It's a little bit frustrating, mine, but we do what we gotta do. Okay, let's save it here. And we get the scouts back. We just said, Flash is saying, when I simulate home game on FIFA, I always seem to win, but whenever I simulate the away games, no matter what, the team I lose. Yeah, it is. I mean, I've had a look at the RNI files, and it actually says there is such thing as you have the home advantage. The thing is, it is so broken because no matter, the away games you play, you could be like Chelsea, and you could sim it, and you could lose to someone like freaking Preston, But then what you find, guys, like, if you ever need to, like, sim a game, the best way to actually do it is just to do this. Like, so you just go like that and then press yes, because it will basically select the best team for it. And then you usually end up winning. But then, of course, if you do get players, like, coming to your office saying, oh, dude, will you play me? It doesn't necessarily play them, so it can be a little bit annoying. And you lose all the fun. But if you were just wanting to get through games, like, say if you're doing it on your own. Okay. I don't understand this. Like, they come in, the January transfer window is just closed. It's just closed. You could have come in like 3-4 days ago, but they're like, on the 3 days later, they're like, actually, damn it, we want to loan him. In January, they're committing now for a... Man, what is wrong, bro? He could get injured. Dice of Destiny, anything can happen. Right. I just, didn't realise, actually, that Sterling's moved to Real Madrid. That's a decent move for him, right? Just a question down there from Russian Muffin. How much time do you put into each video, asking as a fellow FIFA YouTuber? In terms of like, well, obviously the stream, I just put the amount of time in that I do, and then a couple of hours outside, like to get like little bits and pieces ready. And when I actually do my proper videos, because I'm like time restricted, to be fair, I I just get the content that I want out. Like, I try and get my point across that I want to do in like the tutorial videos and stuff. But I don't, if you notice, I don't go for like this fancy stuff like all around and things like, just because it does the editing part. I'm sure like anyone else that is like a YouTuber, it takes a long time. And if I was if I was in college and I had a lot of spare time, then happy days. But because I don't, then it's yeah, it's not as easy. So I go for like kind of what suits me, so I can hopefully get the best of both. But some videos, I mean, that's why we've gone to this live series as well, because there has been if someone just actually mentioned it on here, saying about, oh, I wish the videos were shorter. Yeah, well, they used to be. The first series, that's what I did. But the problem is, what I had to do is I have to play the games, so the full games, and then I need to do like some editing and stuff. But then I need to go, yeah, the editing's the hard part, because then you go back and then you have to cut all the bits. You need to remember where it was. You need to put it all together, and that takes about an hour and a half. And then of course it's uploading it. And the whole process with that, when, let's say if like tonight I've got like an hour and a half that I can give, it just means that there's such a delay. So that's why and plus for me, like, YouTube is all about like the interaction, like the streaming. Like, it's fun that we can do something like this. If I was just releasing videos like this with a series, it would feel a little bit like it was. It just, there could be more. That's why we did it. Right, so we got Winger. This is the South African scout report. 5'7". He's not going to really get very far as a striker. Technically gifted. We got so many technically gifted, but this again, Mkaza, he looks pretty decent, but he's 5'7". Centre back, physically strong. No, right wing, 5'8". Nothing special there. Solo. Now, because we've only got a couple more players that we can sign this season, we're not going to just be like signing, we're not just going to be whoring it as in like, boom, sign. If there's not a great player and there's not someone fit, we ain't going to force it, guys. Because we have got a lot of players, and we don't want any of these guys to lose their stories. We've just signed 3 legendary players by the looks of it. It'll be interesting to see how they develop. Cam, Seeb. Obviously, we can change a face because we already got a face. Wow, Kemper looks pretty decent. Again, he's a technically gifted. Oh, apart from that sprint speed, that is phenomenal. He's got 94 freaking ball control. That's amazing. But we've got so many technically gifted. Why are they so popular? Or maybe they're just anyone's that are good on this. That's not bad though. Right, we get rid of everyone else apart from Camper, because I'm liking Camper. Mega. I think that's the best. He's definitely the best left mid we've ever got through. By the looking at his stats, like they're for not like a 94 ball control. That's sick, man. Yeah, like just looking up, it's what you're saying there, Russian Muffin. It is. I think, to be honest, I think a lot of the reason why people give up on YouTube, 100%, is because, and I've seen a lot of videos out there. Basically, like, you get into it, and I think for a lot of people, you need to get into it for the right reasons. Like, you need to do what you enjoy, and that's why, like, there's a video I uploaded a couple of days ago, and it's a bit of a piss take about. We asked EA a question, and it's got a load of hate. It's got like, I think it's got like 60. It's basically like 1/3. So 66% of people get it was a joke, and then you get a lot of other people that are like, dude, it's not funny. Like, if you're gonna like, there was a couple that said like it's clickbait. It ain't freaking clickbait. It's just a bit of a laugh, a bit of banter. But for me, like, I will always upload what I want to upload, and maybe to a lot of people that might seem a little bit like, oh yeah, but dude, you got to do what your fans want. I will always do this, and if I've got fans, it's because, of course, you followed this. So this will always be here. The Academy story and stuff, and FIFA, there'll always be that content. But if I feel like uploading something else, I'll upload something else. Because otherwise, I think then it maybe perhaps can come a job, and that's why I think a lot of people, like, they start, I don't know, probably just doing stuff for the sake of it. I don't know. Maybe you would disagree. I just think like the Bahamas. The Bahamas has only got one person who looks one kind of looks to the Bahamas apparently. Right. We've had this many a times before. This guy does not look Bohemian though. Do you know what I mean? Like, why this guy? Why is this guy from the Bahamas? It makes no sense to me. Undercover nerd, will you get quads in the squad? What the hell's quads? Quads as in quadruplets? Do you mean quadruplets? Yeah, if you want to do a Youth Academy story yourself, I would always recommend going for a low team. Defos. It's more fun that way. And then we got Vivian Prince. We have 2 princes in the team. But wow, shocking physical, shocking technical. Physically strong, I mean physically strong always do. We just searched physically strong, didn't we? I'm guessing, yeah, that's why they are all. Okay. Right back, physically strong. We're good for a right back at the moment. CDM. I want someone to just really jump out at me. Ah, he's got good stats. A lot of green there. I mean, they all are, to be honest. But we got right backs, centre backs. I'm not really feeling anyone at all here. I mean, the only one is someone who's not physically strong. It's the right mid, and it's similar to the left mid, Bertrand. Damn, right. Yeah, we're not going to waste too much time here. We'll keep the right mid, and then we'll compare the right mid and the left mid. And just to see who stands out as being the best. Daniels. Okay, right. So who's better out of these two? So we got 89, sprint speed V88. We got agility 95, V94. There's a lot more yellow, I think. No, not a lot more. But he's... Okay, so we got Camper, who's got better sprint speed. He's got worse balance, though. He's got worse stamina. But he has got better composure and better attacking position, which is ideal. So then we go to... I mean, the ball control is absolutely phenomenal for Camper at 94. Dribbling, even the dribbling's better. Free kick accuracy is better. His long pass is better. His long shots are better. His curve is only 2 lesser. His crossing is phenomenally better. And his finishing and his short passing is only 1 different. Shot power is better. Volleys are better. Wow. I think in every single way, the left mid is better. This song. Right, let's have a look. Let me just have a quick look what this song is. Yeah, Pulling Me Back. That was the one I wrote down. Pulling Me Back. Doo, 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 doo. I can't actually hear it. It's Pulling Me Back by Hellman. 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 Yeah, when I discovered him, man, it was sick. I'm thinking for FIFA 19, I will mix things up a little bit, so it's not as, I don't know. Just sorry, you asking there, Ross. Do a youth academy, do an academy story, but without using a cheat engine. What I want to do a little bit is I don't want to be doing this. This is something that is just new, where we just sign like these awesome players. I do quite like just them slowly progressing. So I'm going to mix it around a little bit. But then the intention was never to actually sign as many players as we are. I have to be honest, like a lot of people always asking to send scouts out. But I'm a little bit like, the whole point of the story was just to have like a select few. But then I can get that as well. Like people probably find it a little bit boring after a time. But yeah, we definitely get the balance. Right, let's just... How do we do this? I think we just sign them. And then... What I'm going to do is... I think if we sign them first of all, they're in the actual game. I think. Or do we release them? I'm not 100% sure, to be fair. Right, we're going to get rid of Bertrand anyway. Bertrand's 78 overall. We're definitely getting, not Bertrand, we're getting Camper, I think. If we're going to get someone, it'll be Camper. I'm not going to sign him just yet, though. Because I'm just going to give a little bit more thought to it. Because I don't just want to sign in unless we actually need him. Because I need to make sure we need left mid. But those stats are phenomenal. Right. So how can we do this so we keep as many Icelandic guys as possible? You can do the Dice of Destiny, but just scouting players. That'd be quite cool. It is quadruplets. I think maybe we'll wait for quadruplets for FIFA 19. That'd be something different, wouldn't it? Thorlacius. I want all these players in the game. This is the thing. I don't want them not to be. So let me get rid of someone who doesn't look very good, and we'd take that risk. Is there another goalkeeper in there? Okay, we keep Olav Shevik. I'm just thinking if we promote them, then just release them. I'll tell you what, we'll do that. So honest guys, I don't actually know how this actually works, like to actually keep them in the game. So we're just going to sign them, and then we're just going to get rid of them straight away. So the ones we can. So promote to... No, we can't do him. Just the ones that we can. We're going to sign them, and we're just going to release them, just so they're locked into the game. Because, of course, we want as many Icelandic players as we can to choose from, because we can't use real players. It makes it difficult with Youth Academy players. Oh, there's so many of them that just aren't eligible yet. That kind of sucks. I think that's like a... Actually, I'd say, can you... Let's just be really cheeky here. Right. And then what we're going to do is we're Oh, no. Oh, I thought I activated a thing to make us... to allow us to sign. But we can't. That's a shame. He's another 15-year-old player. At least there's a couple of goalkeepers in there. Oh, what's that? All the Icelandic players are in the same national team selection in your youth academy. Okay. Sweet. We keep them there. I tell you what, we just keep them there for the moment. In that case. In those ones in the youth academy. And then I guess if they... because if they get signed by a different player... different team. Doesn't affect us, does it? Oh, I signed Camper as well. I said I wasn't going to bother. Right. So let me just get rid of all these players. So we're just going to release... This is free, so don't worry about this. This is just free. Jensen. I just want to we definitely want to make sure we don't release anyone that we actually know. Like the Bjornsson brothers. We ain't getting rid of those guys. Najee Clark. I don't recognize you, Jensen. You're a faker. Cordoba, Dimov. Sakara, Drakovic. Thorlacius. I don't recognize you, mate. Get out of here. Dady, Prince, Danny, Wolf. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's it for the pretenders in the team. Audrey, let me just another quick double check. Yeah, cool. Right. Sweet. So let's just check out Camper. Right foot player, potential to be special. He's got attacking, he's got low, medium, left mid, left wing, centre mid. That's not bad. He's not bad, to be fair. Weak foot, 5-star, 3-star skill moves. There's a lot of room for development there, and I like how this guy looks. He looks kind of cool. We're going to keep him. We give him a run out. Because why not? He looks alright, doesn't he? Right. It's 8 o'clock. I started at 7, didn't I? God, I tell you what, guys, when things are hot, everything it feels like an age. I apologize if you're like, oh man, he seems a little bit kind of like edgy today. I am. I won't even lie. I do apologize. There was a part of me earlier on because I put this stream this morning when it wasn't very hot, and because it's got so hot, I'm like the idea of being sat in the office, I was like, oh no, I can't disappoint people though. But I am. I don't know if you can see. I am literally dripping with sweat. It's freaking rats. Right. I'll tell you what we'll do. We're gonna get through the rest of this month. We'll play one more game because I do want to play. So, bearing in mind we got the away. Freaking bug. So we're at home to Wigan. That's a difficult game. And then we're away. And then we're home. So we play Bristol City or Cardiff. I think Cardiff is probably the likely team that's going to be harder. Let's see where Cardiff are. They're top. Okay, so we're playing Cardiff. At least that's a decent game actually, isn't it? So we're sim Bristol City. For Bristol City then, because there's how much time we got in between. So we play strong team, weaker team, and then strong team. There's so many games in the Championship. They just cram them in this. It's crazy. Right, so we're going to go for our default. I think that's probably a good shout. We'll go for default. Yeah. Come on, let's get something decent here. It's 9 PM in Austria. It's probably a lot cooler there, man. 3 PM, Teddy Nosh. Whereabouts are you? Is it... I'm guessing for like a lot of you guys, it's probably hot like everywhere. It's hot like in England. It just doesn't get this hot. So like with a lot of hot places, they can get used to it because they have like aircon and stuff. Like when I lived in Australia, because I lived all over in Australia, but I spent most of my time in Western Australia, so Perth. I lived in Broome actually for those of you that may know. We just lost, man. We just lost. Yeah, I lived in Broome for 4 months. But the house I was living in is all completely aircon because anywhere that's really hot, of course, it makes sense to have aircon everywhere. So I worked at a Honda dealership, and yeah, I used to have to bring the bikes in and out, and so like when I would bring the bikes out, it was so hot, like in the wet season. It was so you'd walk out, and I had to wear like a proper like suit, not suit, but you know what I mean, like shirt and trousers and that. So I'd walk out and like drip with sweat because it was just so like the humidity was massive. And then you walk back into the shop and it's just like full on aircon hits you, and you're like, ah. Oh. So you just go the whole day from being like you know, like decent sweat box back in. Yeah. It's not the best start to the season. It's sucky, man. We're losing. I did fear this. I feared that because we haven't got time to play all the games. I was like, oh, please don't just jack on us with these sims. And it is. That's the annoying thing. It's not going our way at the moment, is it? Please, like, we're playing our rotation team here because we're going to really struggle otherwise. So this should be solid. It even says solid in the name. So come on, help us out. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Just please get us a win. Right, Krieg's off. If he's got a red card, Audrey, well in, lad. Let's keep the pressure on. They're down to 10 men. We're at home. Come on. Prince has come on for Nagy. That's fine. Prince has come on and got a goal. Here we go. Here we go. This is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. This is what we needed. Now, Wigan came up with us, so admittedly, we should probably expect to win that game, but we needed that win. We massively needed that win. So the last game, and then we do Dice of Destiny, and that's it. The end of is that the end? Oh no, we got to sim the last game. Then it's Dice of Destiny. Sweet, sweet, sweet. We go. I tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna go for it. This is such a risk against such a good team, but you know what? You only freaking live once, don't you? Make the most of it. Bjornsson and Goodmanson. We're going to play both of those because they're going to be playing a lot with each other in the national team. So we get used. Danny and Januzaj. I think we'll play... I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll play Bjorn here. Januzaj on the left. Danny on the right. So that's quite defensive. And then we need a bit of pace. Diaz is quite rapid. Bazaar and Clark. Happy with that. Wolf. And then we can always change the formation when we're actually playing. So we'll have Daly. We'll keep Aurora there. That's good. Have we got anyone else? We'll also bring on... We need to have, like, Ash. Just in case we need to bring on a... if we're going to a 4 at the back. Maybe Bjornsson as well. We'll bring on Kemper. We'll give him his first game. Haven't amended anything on him. And we'll bring on Bjornsson. Oh, no. Dady Jr. We need space for Dady. Left. I guess Sakara. Because we're so defensive. We need to mix it up. Oh, this is such a risk. Let's just do it, though. Where's Prince? Yeah, Prince is playing. Okay. Let's win this. If we can win this, it will definitely help to kind of... Because it's been such a poor start to the season. Hopefully, this will be... just get us back on the right track, you know? Boom. Right, we warmed up. Prince is warmed up. He's ready for it. Let's do this, lads. Come on. We do that in the next stream. There's plenty of time for that, Ross, to have a look at the Icelandic team. It ain't gonna go anywhere, bro. We got so much time because the World Cup is not till next not till end of next year. So, ooh. But of course I understand. You want to look at it out of interest. Ah, Bjornsson. John Boy's offside. Gudmundsson. Go on then. Oh. Okay, we definitely come out on the kind of with the on the strong foot here. Well in Yana's eye. Lot of space. Oh yeah. Unlucky. Well in, beautiful. Oh, beautifully done. Oh, good goalkeeping. So far, we're doing pretty well. We definitely come into this pretty strong. Good tackle. Nicely picked up. Prince is out there. Oh, easy. Watch the runner. Why did... Come on, Diaz. We need to be strong here. We can't allow them in there. Oh, that was such a strike as well. Time that right. Beautifully done. That was a bit soft, to be fair. Well and Clark. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, this is so compact. We're taking a huge risk on the counter attack here. Look, it was 3 against 3 there. But the good thing is, when we're going forward, we have got a lot more to choose from here. We can play a lot more direct. Nicely picked up by Johnny. Oh, two brothers linking up. He's left-footed. Oh, what a finish. 1-0. That was a beautiful finish. And I think that is his first goal of the season. Let's get the other brother involved. Well, he's not even on the pitch, so he can't get involved. Happy days. Well done, Bjorn. John Bjorn. I'm looking forward to the World Cup in 2022 on this. Fingers crossed we can actually do all right. I can't imagine we'll win it because there's a lot. Oh, wow. So much space. Oh no. Come on, Prince, keep trekking back. Look at those back posters there as well. Don't let him get there. Oh, woof. You should be saving that. I mean, this, to be honest, this is the mass. You can see it every time. You can, like, that's the difficult thing with playing with 3 at the back. When they attack in numbers, we're always going to struggle. But look at this. Like, I'm sure Wolf could have done better. Look how at least. Oh, that is such poor goalkeeping. Not happy with that. Alright, let's not lose our heads though. Oh, that's better. Surprisingly, just got nudged off there. Well in. Oh, I wanted to play in Prince, but he just went offside. And so by the time the game realised it, he was gone. Well in Januzaj. Oh. Like this. Unlucky. Oh, there we go. What a ball. Januzaj. Oh, Prince is there. Please say he's onside. He is onside. One of the easiest goals you're going to get. Wow, happy days. It would take that all day long. Oh, that was so lucky. Good goalkeeping, but great positioning by Prince. Oh, go on then. Oh, just. Oh, he's managed to keep it. Go on then. Oh, good defending. And again. Right, we're asking questions there. We're definitely knocking at the door. To be honest, out of all the formations I play, as you guys know from the first series, this is the one that I'm most used to. This is the one that if I'm playing Ultimate Team, I would usually play 3 at the back because, yeah, if you do it right, you can keep the pressure on massively, and yeah, you've always looking at just scoring more goals than the other team. That's my tactics anyway. That's yours, Wolf. Well done. My friend. Great touch. Wow. Oh. Whoop. Nicely done by Prince. Nice football here. Oh, that was lucky. Januzaj should have gone down, really. Would have been a foul. What, penalty? Keep the pressure on. Do you see what I mean, though? Like playing with this formation, we definitely keep the pressure on up the front, and they just seem to get a little bit flustered. The only thing is you end up using a lot of energy, so you need to have quite a few players with decent stamina. Oh, that's not very good. Offside. Okay, so going to half time. That's not too bad. 2-1, and we got quite a bit more stamina than I would have expected, because we have definitely been pressing, but perhaps they're not covering as much of the pitch because I think we've been playing a lot of the football in their half. Right, nice. I think Danny's playing a good game. Looking forward to when he can actually call the centre mid his actual position. Beautifully done. That was good. None of it. Nice. Prince again. We're getting a lot of joy down this right-hand side. Go on in. Yanazai. Oh, I just didn't get the power behind it. Yeah, that's what I use to boost the academy guys. Not at the start. When the series starts, we don't. It's just when we're doing this, just because we don't want all the best players. Sorry, we do it because we don't want to have to take the risk of not having good players. Look at that. Oh, what defending. How you can get that kind of angle on that. I would just kick that out. Yeah, sorry. So yeah, because if we didn't do that, then it means we'd be getting like a lot of low 60 players, and because we don't have the time just to wait. They wouldn't get played. This is better. Oh. We're definitely asking questions here. Look how easy they open us up. It just seems so easy, doesn't it? Oh, my days! That was a pivotal tackle, that. Prince was through. They are upping it massively. At least they're having to work hard. Oh, no. And again, it's going to open him up. He's going to find that ball. Hit it. Well in. This is just ramped up another level, hasn't it? It's the intensity of the game. I'm like full on focusing here. Right, we'll take that. Pass back. Why not? We're going to have to get making a sub. Okay. That was offside. Okay, let's use this opportunity to make a sub. I think everyone's playing pretty well, to be honest. I think we're going to bring on Dady with Bjornsson. Should we give... We'll give Aurora a run out as well. We will... I guess we'll bring on... Oh, I don't really know. This is the thing, we're having so many players now. I guess we'll give Lamper a run out. Because yeah, actually, he just hasn't been really in the game. See how he gets on, the new guy. The new South African. Whoa, that was a bit weak. One of you. Here he is. Oh, sweet. He feels brilliant on the ball. Is he going to get... Oh, his first touch of the game, he gets an assist into Dady. Wow, the South African camper, he felt incredible then. He just came on. Look at that. Just instant hit. I think that is the quickest debut goal, debut impact I've ever seen. That is ridiculous. He came on, took a touch. That next touch was just an assist. Cheers then. I'll just start my tally there, guys. Like, oh, this football thing's easy, you know? I don't know why people make such a big deal about it. But again, instant hit for Dady. Oh, almost through again. He loves it. Here he is again, the Dady man. Unselfish. Oh, Arnie. I did say he's got real shocking finishing. And he's just proved that. But he's not a goal scorer. Yeah, the little Ronaldo chop. If in doubt, chop it out. Wow, Dady's playing amazing. He's out to prove a point, isn't he? Get rid of that. Well done. Oh, unlucky. I just realised he's only got 3 stars, hasn't he? Oh, that would have made too much of a difference there. That's yours, Wolf. Well in. No. Oh, I wanted to roll that. Oh, well. Oh, Prince, no! Well in. Dady. That was probably ambitious. They're going to be pushing. Probably should have just been a little bit smarter there. Yeah. We can play ourselves out of trouble. There's no... Oh, get out of town. That was stupid. Such an easy ball, mate. Such an easy ball, and he's got good passing. This stuff. How do you make that mistake? Go on then, Dady. 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 Oh! This man. This man. He is on another planet. He is on another planet. What a finish. He probably could have got closer. He doesn't need to. He's just like, whatever, man. Look at that for a ball, though. What a ball. What a fantastic touch. And he manages to go near post. The goalkeeper is just like, he's going to come across. He's going to, look, he jumps up and he's like, before he can react, he's like, no, he's just beat me on the right-hand side. That's embarrassing. He is. It's just immense. Right, so we've got one more sub. Aurora or... I guess we'll bring on Drakovic because we haven't really played him too much. Come on, Drakovic, man. Right, he hasn't got much time to have an impact, but with 4-1, this is the kind of win we needed, guys. Lots of goals. Like I say, it's a nice formation to play for goals. You do usually concede, like you, and if we're against, I mean, this is top of the league, to be honest. Oh, Draco! And he does manage to do it. And who is the man that linked up? Was that Dady again? They've just played amazing football. Look at that. I mean, a little bit lucky, to be fair. He got the touch in. Look at that. That is a sensational goal. Dady just a little depth touch. And Draco cutting across. And I said his finish isn't great, but you wouldn't have thought it looking at that. And we get 5. 5 against Cardiff. We cannot have any complaints about how we played today. No. Danny. Oh, so close. They're scoring for fun. Look at all the space as well. Oh, that was Draco just had his back to Oh, what a tackle. Dady was literally about to pull the trigger again. They're all going for the chop. Oh, that was too easy. Yeah, we don't want to become predictable. Well and Clark. Get it out. Oh, you silly. Let's not concede now, Willen. And sweet as a nut. Happy days. We end up winning 5-1. Now that is the boost we needed for the start of this season. Let's have a look. We've got, I mean, I think player of the stream is going to be an easy choice, to be honest. I mean, based on that performance alone, Dady, we have to give it to Dady. I mean, I'm giving it to Dady based on because it's been shocking results, hasn't it, in terms of how we've gotten on, really. I'm just trying to think of the first one in the first game. Where did all the goals come from? But Dady gets 2 goals and assists. That would be worthy of a Player of the Week card. So he deserves Player of the Stream for that performance. Drakovic gets himself a goal. Prince gets himself a goal. John Bjornsson, the new striker from Iceland, gets himself a goal as well. Goal assists, one comes from Kappa. The new guy, his debut game, gets a fantastic assist from his first touch. He wasn't really on the ball after that. We Arnie Bjornsson as well, the other brother, gets one. And Danny gets an assist. He had a fantastic game. Could have had a goal as well. He was very close to getting a goal. So, yeah, sweet. Right, let's wrap this stream up then with a Dice of Destiny. So, like I said, guys, I'm not going to be doing Player of the Stream. I'm going to give it to Dady. I'm going to gift it to Dady. Sometimes of course, it's good to have votes and it's good for everyone to get involved. But sometimes, guys, we don't need it, you know? Sometimes we don't need it. We need to sim this game against Barnsley. We're going to revert to Prince, Aurora, Bjornsson, Sakara, Dady Jr. Yeah, we're going to play these guys now. They're nicely rested. Come on, let's finish off this month and this stream with a win, and this should get us back on top. Yes, Dady! Player of the stream. That is just to seal it. Just to seal the fact that he deserves it. Bjornsson, the right back, the new right back gets a goal. So that's all the brothers are scoring at the moment. Hedges, no Hedges. Oh my days, what's happening? There's so much happening. Ash gets sent off. Gudmundsson comes on and gets a goal. Prince gets a goal. And it ends 4-1. Wow, that all kicked off in the last couple of seconds. It was going mad. So we finish off this month with another... Finish off this month and this stream with another win. I'm just going to do this because I like to leave it on the last day of the month, because then we can start on the 1st. But just in case we had a player that got player of the month. It's unlikely, but if we did, then yeah, we can see that next stream. Right, sweet. So we are now with 4th, guys. So what started off like absolutely shocking for us, we've managed to recoup and we've done a lot better. Let's finish off the stream with some Dice of Destiny. And this is going to work a little bit quicker because someone mentioned on the stream, on the last stream, they're like, nerd, you can do this a quicker way, man. Like, come on. And you know me, I like to adapt. So Dice of Destiny, just a reminder how it works. At the end of the stream, we roll dice to determine 2 players' destiny. We throw 1 dice, which gives us a group between 1 and 6. There's 36 players or up to 36 players. Then what we do is we throw another dice, and that will determine the exact player. It'll all make sense in a second. Then we repeat that process to see what destiny outcome it is. So, I'm not going to say any more. We're just going to do it. So we're going to use 2 dice. 2 die. This black one here, this will represent the group number. Ta-da! Black is group. The white is the player number. Okay, so we're going to give this a go, and hopefully you guys can keep up. So black is group. So black is group. So it's going to be players... group 2, which is players between 7 and 12. And the player dice is 3. So it's 7, 8, 9. Okay? So it's player 9, and wow, that's a decent player. Let's have a look who it is. Player 9 is... Issa Dady. Issa Dady. Nesh. No, we're calling it here, guys. Let's just wrap this up. Dady, no. Dady cannot... We cannot have Dady having shit again. He's had so much crap come his way. I'm not having this. If you do this, Destiny, he's just got player of the stream. He's just got player of the stream. Let's... Okay. Right. We're going to keep this interesting, we do the same thing again, guys. So black is the group number, and then white is the outcome. Okay? So we're going to keep on this stream so we can this screen, so then we can do it as one and we can all be surprised. Just a very quick reminder for everyone, if you have enjoyed the stream and you're watching it, if you could give it a thumbs up, that would be amazing. I always bring you the next stream as soon as we get to 150 likes. If we don't get to 150 likes, that's no problem. It's no dramas. There's no pressure. But we just wait a little bit longer for it, because then it lets me know, you guys, you're not craving for it. You know, you don't really want it that much. So you can wait a little. So it always comes down to you. You control it. So yeah, if we get 150 likes, we'll be streaming Sunday. I mean, I could do tomorrow, but it would have to be in the day sometime. But it won't get 150 likes, I can imagine, until then. So it'll be Sunday if we do. If not, it will be Monday. Okay, so let's do this. So the group number is 4, and the outcome is 5. So it's 4, 5. Please. Please, Dady. 4. Oh! It's plus 6 freaking potential. Plus 6 potential, guys. And for those of you that are like, oh, what does that even mean? Oh, I'm pushing the wrong... a little bit of black there. Right. So plus 6 potential means... Let me have a look at what Dady was. But this, like, guys... It doesn't matter. He's going to be... I'm sure he's going to be 94. Oh, no, he wasn't 94. He was one of the original players. Right, let me just have a quick look. I will do this now, and I'll tell you what potential he's going to go up to. Because, of course, I can change... we can change potential, guys. So you have to bear with me 1 second. You guys aren't going to see this, so just don't worry about that. All it is me clicking on Daily. Okay, so he has a potential of 91. So his potential is now 90 freaking 7. He has a potential of 97. Wow, that is amazing. He's gonna develop very quickly towards that now. One of the highest rated potential guys they've got. I've just changed that, so I'm gonna save that quickly. But that is what we wanted for Dady. Just something positive. Happy days. 97. That is ridiculous. He's just engaged beast mode. Right, let's go. Let's do this second Dice of Destiny. So I think we know how it works now, guys. So just remember, black is the group number. So we're going group number 1, which is players between 1 and 6. And it's 5, so it's player 5. Player 5 is Ash. Ash has been up for Dice of Destiny so many times. And guys, the thing is now, statistically, you have the exact same chance of getting all players have equal odds. So this is just unfair. This is just Destiny now screwing with us. But anyway, remember to like the video. Thumbs up. Here we go. Something good for Ash, because Ash is another one of my favorite players. Right, so we got a 4-3. So it's group 4, number 3. Come on, don't be retirement. 4. Oh, shit the bed. You know what, guys? The thing is, this isn't the end of the world. For a second, I looked at it and I was like, Composure 90! Ah! It would have been sick. But the reason why this isn't the end of the world, guys, is because, bearing in mind, Ash is a left back. And he's on a red card. But we had no intention to train him to be a left mid, to be honest. He is pretty phenomenal at left back. The only thing that is a benefit for us here is the fact that he is a 5-star skill moves. So it puts him down to a 2. But it's not the end of the world, you know. He's still going to be a great player. He still is a fantastic player. It just means he's more like a left back now. So it sucks, but I think it could have been a lot worse. I'm sure you guys can agree. Anyway, fantastic news about Dady getting that potential. That's what he deserves, which is sweet. Thank you so much for watching the stream, guys. I apologize at the start of the stream if I was a little bit on edge. I've acclimatized now. I've acclimatized, so I'm feeling a lot better. But I was so hot and uncomfortable. And so, yeah, maybe that came through a little bit. Once again, thank you very much for watching the stream, guys. Enjoy your Thursday. It's not Friday, guys. Let's not get too excited. Enjoy your Thursday evening. And I will see you very, very soon. Take it easy.